What is up? Welcome back to The Real Spill with your girl, Patty Wade. Don't ask me why I just did that. But it was funny. It was funny. It was funny. No, what is up? And I know I said in the first episode or the little intro video, I wasn't going to say that intro like that because it was corny. But honestly, now it's funny. Like, it's really funny. Just thug it out with me, twin. Thug it out with me, twin. Thug it out with me, twin. Ba, 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 ba. Thug it out with me, twin. No, what is up, though, y'all? I have missed y'all. I really have. But I know y'all peep it. I know y'all see that new frame. Yeah, look. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. That new frame hit right. Shout out to the lady that always helps me get my glasses, Miss Larissa. Like, she is a literal lifesaver. Like, literally, without her, like, she's a lifesaver when it comes to helping me pick my glasses out. But the crazy thing is, y'all, I went back and forth on this frame so many times. I was like, I don't like it. Then I was like, no, I like it. But then I was like, I don't like it. And then eventually she was like, I'm going to order it. She ordered it. And she was like, once it's here, I don't want to hear it's ugly and you don't like it. So guess what happened, y'all? When that frame came in, guess what I said? It's ugly. I don't like it. And she looked at me and she was like, I could see in her eyes, she was like, really? Like, seriously? Are you kidding me right now? I literally told you when it came in, I don't want to hear it's ugly. And what did I say? It's ugly. But honestly, now I'm really starting to like it. I think I just have to step out my comfort zone a little bit. Yeah. There you go. That's your sign. I know y'all be like, I've been wanting to step out my comfort zone. Yeah, step out your comfort zone. There you go. That's your sign right there. That's your sign. Step out that comfort zone. I'm sorry. My voice is like, I'm really going through it. Like, with the allergies and everything, I'm really going through it. But yeah. So shout out to her because we don't like it. We love the new frame. We love it. I had to talk about that for a little bit because if I pay for these, y'all gonna notice it because it's I can't stop doing that. I watch too much TikTok. And actually, that's what today's topic is about. And I know y'all probably like, girl, where have you been? Everywhere. Like, last week? No. The week before last, I went to go visit my cousin. And that was the best little vacation, little getaway, whatever you want to call it. That was like the best little trip ever. Like, me and my cousins, we all are like this. We locked in. We're to the point where we just call each other, like, we don't even say we cousins no more. We just say we sisters at this point. Like, yeah. God made us cousins because he knew our parents could not handle us as sisters. We just going to put it like that. That's why he made us cousins. Literally. Because all of us, when we get together, we turn for real. I need to stop that goofy stuff, bro. But, like, literally, we turned. So, like, I went down to South Carolina. I surprised her. And literally, y'all, I'm at the airport. Like, I just got off the plane. And I was like, hey, come pick me up from the airport. And she's like, huh? I'm like, come pick me up from the airport. Like, I'm here at the airport. Come pick me up. And she's just like, no, you're not. And I'm like, you want me to fly back to Texas? And I was like, Bree, like, I'm literally here at this airport. Like, please come pick me. Next thing you know, the waterworks flow. We both get to crying. Like, she's crying. Like, she was just happy. Like, literally, like, it's always a blessing, like, when we get to see each other. Because, like, now that we're all on our different, like, figure out lives and, you know, in college and stuff, like, we hardly get to see each other. Well, the older ones, like, you know. But my younger ones, I always see them. Like, but it's always a party when I see them too. It's always a party. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. Hey, I know y'all probably like, shut the hell up. No, but it's always a party anytime like we all get together. Like it's fun. So yeah, I went down there to South Carolina. I surprised her. Unfortunately, I don't have the video footage of that because I tried to like screen record like the little FaceTime call. That was an epic fail. Like it was a fail. But I think I got a picture or like a video or something. I'll like insert it. And y'all see it. She did hit a good solid little double. I think it was the first or second day. So I'm gonna show y'all that, cause I'm gonna show y'all what she working with for real. Because she is her. She is her for real. Like, don't come for her because she is her. Y'all hear me? no, let's get into today's little first episode of the podcast. I'm not gonna call the intro the first episode because it was intro. It wasn't really an episode. I know y'all got like a little glimpse, and I know y'all probably like y'all left me hanging. I left y'all hanging, and I apologize. I won't do it again. Well, I won't make no promises, but I won't let it happen again. I'm so excited though to finally be here recording the first episode. Like, I'm really ready for the journey. I'm ready for it. I'm excited, and I hope y'all are excited too. But today's episode, we are going to talk about social media. And I know you're probably like, huh? Social media? Oh, baby, there's some things wrong with social media these days. Like, in our generation, like, social media has literally taken over and just, like, we have became possessed. No, not possessed. What? I don't know the word that I'm looking for, but hopefully y'all know, like, what I'm trying to say. But social media has just, like, taken over, and we done for. Like, we are done for. Like, literally, social media has taken such a big effect on my life. Like, it's crazy. And I hate to say it because I'm grown now. And for me to, like, actually admit this, it's crazy. But I have compared my life to social media so much. And literally, I know I'm not the only one that has done it. Like, I know I'm not the only person that has compared their life to social media as well. And when I say compare my life to social media as well, is what I mean by that is like, it's really them influencers. Some of the influencers don't be good for real. But it's just like, man, this person doing this, why am I not doing that? You know what I mean? So it's almost like they're saying, if they jump off a cliff, you gonna jump off it too? At this point, yes. Like, literally and truly, that's what social media has done to us. It's basically saying, if that person jump off the cliff, you gonna jump off it too? Yeah. Yeah. Like, literally, that's how bad social media has, like, just corrupted. I think that's the word I was looking for. I don't know. But y'all know what I mean. Like, y'all get what I'm saying. But it's literally just like, this person doing this, why am I not doing that? Why am I sitting at home not in Dubai? Or at Bora Bora, Jamaica? Like, you cannot compare your life to the next person's life. You just cannot do that. And I had that problem so bad, and I'm finally at the point in my life where I can finally say, I've outgrown that spot. Like, it used to be bad. Like, for instance, I try to compare my life, like, to people I graduated with. You know, so, like, when I graduated in 2019, and it's like, the people that I graduated with, they done with college, and they pursuing the next career. You know what I mean? So it's like, when I seen people I graduated high school with graduate from college, I was just like, why am I not there? Why am I not in that same position that you're in? You know what I mean? And I had that problem so bad. And it's just like, I started to look at myself like I was failing. I was like, I am failing. Like, literally, that's literally all I kept telling myself. I'm failing. I'm failing. I'm failing. I'm failing. And then I finally had to realize, like, no, you're not failing. You're just on a different path. You cannot compare your life to the next man's life. And that's literally what social media is trying to do to us. Like, you're trying to sit and compare your life to the next man's life, or you're literally trying to sit there and compete. And like, what I mean when I say you're trying to compete is like, oh, this person went out and got this. Let me go up them one, and I'm gonna get something better. You know what I mean? It's dumb. Like, literally and truly, versus applauding that person and giving them their flowers while they here. You don't give them their flowers. Versus, instead of you giving them their flowers, what you do is, it's like, you like have this sort of like hatred towards them. Like, at some point in life, you probably praying on their downfall. You get what I'm saying? Like, literally give the credit when it's due at that point, versus trying to always be at war. You get what I'm saying? Like, you study trying to compete and outdo the next man, versus, and you probably can't even take care of what you got home. Like, I kid you not, there's people out here in today's world, if they see someone that literally can afford it in life with something nice, they gonna go try to do the same thing when they probably don't even have a pot to pee in. I was gonna say it the other way, but I couldn't say it. But like, they probably don't have a pot to pee in, and they out here buying Gucci and Fendi and Prada and all that. Like, take care of you first. Take care of the thing that you need versus trying to go out and compete with the next man. Because you got to realize your life isn't the same as the next man's, and that's literally something that I had to understand. Like, I am not gonna be them. I am not them. I am me. Like, I'm me. And it's crazy that I'm actually talking about this topic because earlier in the week, my aunt sent me a picture, and I'll try to insert it in here if I can. But basically, what the picture said my plan was literally, it was just straight, no hump, no bumps, no loops, no nothing. It was straight with a finish line. And then the second said God's plan, and God's plan had like a whole bunch of like different obstacles, like ups and downs, things you had to go through to get to where He wants you at. And it's like I finally, and I know y'all probably like, you were too old to just now be realizing this. And I'm admit it. I finally started to like accept that literally like last year. I finally started to accept that, my plan, it's not going to happen overnight. The things that I want in life, it's not going to come to me, eventually it is, but it's not going to happen overnight like I want it to, I want to wake up and be a billionaire, like I want to wake up and be like, I own this, you know what I mean? Like, this is me. I want to wake up and be done with my degree and be that AD that I want to be in the future. Like, I want to wake up and I want that stuff to happen overnight. Then I have to realize, it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take time. Time and progress, that's what it's going to take. And so it's like now I'm finally, get some water. It's like now I'm finally at that stage where I can accept that and understand, okay, we at a different path. We on different wavelengths, and that's okay. It's okay to take that extra year or two to finish school, because at the end of the day, you're not doing it for nobody but yourself. You get what I'm saying? And I think it's just crazy because if you're being honest with yourself, social media made us think that we had to be at this point in life because of the next man. You get me? Like, you get what I'm saying? Social media literally made us feel like we had to be where this person is at because that's the new like trending topic, that's the new trendy thing. But in reality, it's not going to be like that. And like, so now that I'm finally starting to accept that, it's just like, things are like, I'm not going to say things are going my way, but things are slowly starting to fall in, the way that they're supposed to be falling in. Like, I really have to let go and let God. Like, I couldn't keep trying to, it's Patty's way or it's no way, like, I can't keep having that mindset, because if I keep having that mindset, I'm not going to get nowhere in life. I'm going to continue to be where I am. And that's not something, I don't want to be in the position that I am for the rest of my life. I'm not going to settle. Like, don't settle, go for what you want. Don't settle, And so, like, with that being said, like, I need to really practice what I preach, because what I'm about to say now, I'm not doing it. Like, and what I mean by that is, like, I keep telling myself, stop being on social media. If literally I poured in the time, like if I poured in the time that I put on social media and I poured that into myself, I would probably be a better version than what I am right now. I'm not saying right now I'm at a horrible spot in life, but if I literally poured in that same amount of energy that I'm pouring into social media and I poured that into myself, man, I would be in a totally different, I'm not gonna say a different position, but I'd probably love myself more than I do right now, if that makes sense. Like, and it's crazy because, like, literally I'll sit all day long on the couch just scrolling, when I could probably be taking that same amount of time and doing something for me, doing something that's actually benefiting me and not giving the next man, my time. Like, And it's just like, I know you're probably like, it's easy. Different people struggle with different things. And literally, my addiction is social media. Like, that's my addiction. Like, that is my drug of choice, social media. And like, it's not easy for a crackhead to give up crack. You know what I mean? Like, they'll go sober for a little bit, but then they go relapse. And that's the same thing that's happened with me with social media. I can go without it for a day. Then I'm gonna relapse. I'm gonna get bored. Boom, I'm back on it. And it's just like, I literally told myself, we're done. You know, like, I went a whole day without social media. Well, besides Snapchat, I went a whole day without social media. The next day, I was like, I'm bored. Versus me saying I'm bored, I could be going out doing something for myself versus scrolling. You know what I mean? And like, I've even tried to set the little, on the iPhone, you can set the little time limits. I tried that. I didn't. Every time it would say you reach your limit, I would literally go back on it and say, I think you say like cancel or whatever, and I keep scrolling versus going out and do something for me. So like, if like you can give up social media, I literally applaud you, because like, I can't stop scrolling, like, for real, like, it's bad, and I'm just like, I'm ready to be at that point in my life where I'm ready just to throw it away, like, I am. Because I see what it's doing to me, and I see how it's affecting me. Because it's like I say, I can't keep comparing my life to the next man's life. And it's like I told you, like, this is something I'm finally like trying to eliminate, is like comparing my life to the next man's life. And I know I'm not the only person out there that's doing it. Like, I know for a fact I'm not the only one that's out there comparing my life to the next man's life. And like, but it's hard. Well, not that it's hard. Like, I can stop comparing myself, but it's hard to give up that drug of choice. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard for me to give up TikTok, because I like to sit there. I like to laugh, you know? Like, that's really, I get on TikTok for my own entertainment, to laugh. But then it's like, you'll scroll through a video and you can even sit there and be like, dang, why don't I look like them? You know? So it's just like, that's what I mean when I say social media is taking over our lives, because we're sitting there and we're comparing our lives to the next person's life, or you're comparing your relationship. Like, I know for a fact, social media plays a big fact too, like a big part on relationships, because you're like, this couple doing this, why are we not doing this? You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you gotta realize that's not the plan that God has set for you in your life. The plan that He has set for you is completely different. So that's what I mean. Like literally, social media, it's a drug. It might not be a real drug, like, like cocaine and stuff, but at the end of the day, it's a drug, and it's my drug of choice that I need to leave alone. Like, how am I gonna leave it alone? I don't know. Like, I feel like, though, there's just so much other stuff that I could be doing versus sitting all day scrolling through Instagram and TikTok and Facebook and what else is there? X. And if you're still using MySpace, just please leave. Like, you shouldn't even be on YouTube. And like, I really can't believe people, used to use MySpace. And like, I think really social media started taking over my life once I got into like middle school, high school. Like, I was just always on it, which is crazy, because that's just so young to start a drug, So I've been addicted since I was like 13, 14, That's how long I've been addicted to social media, which is crazy. And it's like, now you look at parents these days, and I literally applaud those parents that like say that their kids can't have social media. And I know those kids are probably like, why? And like, I'm just like, and you don't understand now, but you'll understand it in the future. You know what I mean? And like, that's something like you don't understand now, but you'll understand it in the near future. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, like, I literally, and I know it's crazy that I'm coming to y'all, and you probably like, girl, why are you asking us? If you know how to control this drug of choice, please let me know, because literally, like I say, it's something I'm still struggling with at the age of 22. I don't know how to give it up. I learned how to, stop comparing and stuff, but I still can't give it up. And it's like, the more I try to pull away, it just keeps coming back. Like, it'll keep coming back. And I'm just like, come on now. Leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Like, what I noticed too, like, when I went that whole day without social media, I was fine. Like, I was thriving. I was actually doing a lot. Like, I think I did more in that one day than I've done in my entire life. You know what I mean? And it's just like, I do have other outlets to turn to, but it's hard to stay committed. If I can stay committed to the gym the way I stay committed scrolling through TikTok, man, because like literally the gym is like another outlet that I use. Like, it's a happy place. Like, when I go to the gym, I block out everything, So if I could block out everything, if I could block out social media, like I block out everything when I go to the gym, life would be different. Like, life would be different. I wouldn't be poisoned by everything that I see, on social media. So eventually, some way, somehow, we're going to get through it. Well, I'm going to get through it. And believe me, if you are struggling with the same thing that I'm struggling with, maybe we're going to get through it together. I don't know who you are, but you know who you are, because you watching the video right now. So eventually, somehow, some way, we're going to get through it together. How we going to get through it? I don't know, but we're going to figure it out. Because, like, I mean it when I say this. Social media is a drug, and I know we're all addicted to it at this point. Like, we are all addicted to it. But that's really all I have to talk about for today, is that the drug of choice and how social media has affected my life. And I'm pretty sure if it's affected my life like this, I'm not the only person out there that it has affected. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But that's all for today. Thank y'all for tuning in for the first episode of The Real Spill. And I cannot wait to see where we go. Like I say, it's all about growth. Like, literally, the word for 2024 is growth. We're going to take it, and you're going to use it how you feel fit. But that's all for today. Peace.